Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Nisha for those who are tuning in for the first time. Hey, and of course for those who have been here, you already know what's up, what it do, baby boos. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. Today we are back with Shop My Stash number 29. And this week, let's just go ahead and get into it. First off, let me go ahead and say, past 2 weeks, your girl has been filming and I've just been so appreciative to the fact that you guys gave me so much grace and so much time and you guys are still here supporting me. So I just want to say thank you in advance. Thank you so much for that. Follow me on Instagram, especially TikTok. I've been throwing them videos out like it ain't nothing, okay? So I'm just overly just happy where I'm at with this content creation and stuff like that. So yeah, okay, so let's do a quick recap from last week because every palette that I picked out, let's just say I did a full-on tutorial with every single palette. So first we'll get into Coca-Cola, Miss Cherry Coca-Cola from Glamlight. I was able to squeeze 2 looks out of this palette. Here are both of the looks. I really love this palette. I knew I was going to love it because it's Glamlight. Glamlight has a really good, not only a good formula, but they go all the way above and beyond when it comes to their collections. Like the color story, the choices of the eyeshadows, like this was like definitely a palette I'm really gonna love. And on top of these freaking glosses, oh my god. So I did 2 looks and I did 2 swatches of these in here because it's a total of 3 in here. I want to do one more so I can use the other gloss, but we're gonna revisit this another time. But just know that this was definitely my favorite thing that I picked out for last week. Next, I used the Fenty Beauty. This is the Deep Neutral palette. And I did squeeze a look out using this palette. This was a really beautiful neutral palette. I really want Fenty to come back with some eyeshadow palettes because I feel like that's something she's not giving us. She's not giving the girls, you know. So I would love to see Fenty come out with more eyeshadow palettes, especially during like the holiday times. Essence, I used the Essence palette. The color story on this one, gorgeous. I will say I was trying to come back and do another look using this one because the first look I did, or the only look I did with this palette, was kind of on the neutral side, and I really was not trying to go towards the neutral. I was trying to go towards the greens, and there's a gray in here too. So I really want to come back, hopefully in a few weeks, come back and revisit this palette because I really liked the formula. Like I think this is like my first Essence eyeshadow palette that I've ever tried, and the quality is really good. So I was pretty impressed. Next we have the ColourPop Rock On palette. This is my orangey fall vibe palette. I did squeeze a look out. So I think this one's up on my channel already. I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't even know what's up and what's not up. If y'all seen these clips and there's no tutorial to the videos yet, just stay tuned. Make sure you guys check my YouTube shorts too because I have been uploading them on YouTube shorts, just a little of them. But if you guys want a full on, like you can't wait, I want to say about a good like 50% of all the looks that I show you guys here, they usually go on TikTok first because it's just easier for me to upload them. And I already put this palette up. I don't know why, but my Juvia's Place Nubian Coral palette, I think it's called. Nubian Coral, but that is the look that I did using this palette. This is going to be an actual YouTube short only video because I did not have time to film a physical video on my camera, so that is definitely going to be on a YouTube short. So that's probably going to be up tomorrow by the time you guys see this video. I feel like I'm missing a palette and I don't know which one it is because I put everything up. Okay, I remember now. It's the Hank & Henry Nudes palette. So this is going to be the look that I did using this palette, and let me give you guys a glance of what this actual eyeshadow palette looks like. It's a full-on neutral matte palette. I feel like I did a lot of neutral looks last week. It wasn't even on purpose. If it wasn't for the Glamlight palette, literally like all last week was just neutral eyeshadows, and I didn't even realize that until after me inserting the clips together. I was like, yeah, but I didn't grab like all neutral palettes. So we're going to try to switch it up this time around just a little bit because I do want to bring, you know, my color looks, as you guys can see on my eyes right now. I did do this look with the products that I'm going to be showing you guys what we're going to be using for this week. I did a lot of newer things, like newer combos. So I'm not sure all the way on how I feel about all the things that I picked out. So you guys are going to see me grab a couple of like multiple things, because for one, I'm grabbing and trying out a new foundation. So you gotta know how I feel about that. If I don't like it, I don't want to be stuck to it. So I did grab a newer foundation, and it's something I can be comfortable with, that I know it's not going to do me wrong. And then just like I said, overall the combos, the primers and the concealers, just combining this creation, it's different. I don't think I would have ever like gravitated towards these products, but I'm trying to not only use things that I don't usually go for, but actually like create different combos of new base routine, you know. And speaking of base routine, last week's base routine with the Bobbi foundation, Bobbi, oh my gosh, that foundation is absolutely amazing. If you guys are looking for a really good weightless foundation, I'm definitely gonna say Bobbi new foundation is definitely where it's at. The combo of that one, I really did like it. The only thing I would have to say is that I know for sure the Ulta matte primer did crash a little bit with the actual foundation, because although that foundation was described to be a natural matte, I still feel like maybe like a Rimmel or maybe like my MAC matte primer would have been a little bit better with that formula, because it's still somewhat of an hydrating style of foundation. Although it's considered to be a natural matte finish, it's still hydrating. But enough of last week's ramble jambos. Let's go ahead and get into this week of what we're going to be using. We're going to start off with foundation. I think I really like picking out my foundation first, because it kind of like sets the mood on where we're going to go for the rest of the combo. So I'm going to go in with a new foundation, but hear me out. This new foundation, the Claim, and let me just show you guys. So this is the Iconic London. As you guys can see, it's a radiance foundation. Y'all know me, I'm oily all the way, but I picked up this foundation during the 21 Days of Beauty, so I want to give it a go. Like, I want to try it. I feel like my skin is like a good place right now to where I can actually try this product without it looking horrible on, you know, prone acne skin. So my breakouts are really kind of like mellow right now, so I'm like, let's go ahead and give this a go. So I'm going to try this, but I'm also going to grab another foundation that I know that I'm going to be familiar with, that's not going to do me wrong, and that's actually a matte. So we're going to go with my girl JUVIAS Place. Now this is a super matte velvety style of foundation. It's totally the opposite from this Iconic Radiance one. And now for my concealers, I have two concealers that I'm going to grab that I feel like I don't really use, that I think might go with the combo. This JUVIAS Place, I love the formula of this concealer, but I hate the shade that I picked out. It gives me like an undertone of like a yellow gray vibe. I don't know why, but I want to use it, okay? Because it's in my collection. I want to use it. So I need to find another concealer that's going to be kind of like the opposite from this. Like, look at the difference, y'all. Look. You see I have one tone right here. Why did I pick... Oh, my gosh. Anywho. I'm just going to grab it because it's right here on top. What is this? This is the Lip Bar Concealer. This one has like a gray undertone to me as well, because it's like a different... It's not like my yellow neutral. What are we going to use with... That's going to go with a glowy and my JUVIAS Place. I think it's safe for me to go for a matte primer. So I'm going to grab my MAC one, because I feel like I haven't used her in a cool minute. So let's grab her. But I also like the fact that I've been doing the combination of both. I like to moisturize my skin, but I like the fact that I do have a few moisturizers in here that are considered to be a primer. So I am going to continue doing that. Like this one is kind of like a hydrating primer, but I don't think I want to use her. Oh wait, I do have something from this brand that I haven't used in a while that I used to absolutely love. It was like a little glowy, liquidy primer. I know she's in here. I seen her not too long ago. Oh my gosh. Oh, so right here, my face. Yeah, so this right here. So as you guys can see, I don't know if my camera is focusing, but it's called the Rose Flower water, and oil. This is actually a primer, so I haven't used her in a while, but as you can see, we have very little left. Yeah, let me go ahead and finish her out. Hopefully I'll be done by the time by next week, so we'll see how this goes. All right, my favorite is the blushes. Okay, so let me grab, hold on, I have one blush that I want to grab that's not in here yet. This is one of the newest blush shades from elf. It looks really orange on camera right now, but in person to me it looks very pale. But I did do a swatch of it on the back of my hand and it showed up on me, but doing a swatch of a blush is not the same as actually putting it on the cheeks and blending her out. So I want to play with her and grab her and see if she works for a deeper complexion girl like me. But I'm also going to pair her with a matte powder blush that's going to go. And I feel like the only orange blush I have in here, that has too much shimmer, so I'm not going to use that one. Oh gosh. Maybe this one, I guess. Because this one's super light by itself, so I think the combination of them both might go. So we will see how this goes. So there's my orange combo. Now I need a red and a pink one. I'm going to grab one of my NYX blushes for... I'm going to grab a pink blush for from NYX. And then the last thing is a red one, or a burgundy. I'm just going to grab this one. This is the ColourPop one. Limited edition, but she's a beautiful red. I wish they would have kept this permanent because it's a really beautiful matte red. So yes, you guys can see where I'm confused at, right? Okay. Yeah, so pretty much majority of the things that I picked out is what I have on right now. I had to quickly do something because y'all are probably going to see this video super late because I forgot to film this. I was like, oh my gosh, it's time for a refresh. Yeah, so I don't know how I feel about my combos and everything. I did not film my face routine at all today. I only filmed my eyes and I only did it for TikTok, so you guys will see it on a YouTube short. You guys will see it on a YouTube short. But as for everything else, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about. I don't know. It's growing on me. Yeah, okay. It's obvious that you guys know that I do have on the new foundation because I wouldn't feel this way for Juvia's. Like Juvia's Place, y'all would have seen it. It would have been super matte. But this Iconic London, it is a Radiance Booster foundation. So it is going to give me a glow. And I'm just not used to that because I am more considered to be a matte girl, but I wanted to change things up, especially since my skin has been doing really good. I feel like with glowy skin it does look better with someone who has a smooth complexion going on and don't have like the pro acne breakout that I've been having for the past forever. And finally my skin, as you guys can see, is under control because I have some more products that I've been using skincare wise, and it's just really been working for me. This is just within I think I'm on day 3. Yeah, day 3 of me using these products, and my skin had did a 360 real quick. So I was like, yeah, I can definitely use like a really light serum type of foundation because I wanted to see, you know, I always wanted to try that out. I felt like with my pro acne skin I couldn't do that because I had to go with something that was more full coverage, that would kind of like cover as much as my pro acne skin as much as possible. But I feel like where I'm at with my skin right now is, you know, it's cool. So I can wear a really light tinted serum foundation that is radiant on top of that. So I think that's why I'm looking at my face, I'm like, oh my gosh, I look so shiny, but it's giving me a natural shine. I'm just not used to it. So well. I will give you guys a recap of this, of course, when I do my foundation review on this. I want to do a wear test on this, and then I'm going to come back for my weekly refresh, and I give you guys another update on that. So y'all, I will keep y'all updated on this product. My blushes, I'm excited to try. I am a little nervous about this elf blush because I don't know. We're gonna leave her, okay? And I feel like the Too Faced blush is gonna pair perfect with this one. So I know this is not gonna be a blush that I can wear by itself. And this is another thing that I'm not sure about. I'm looking at her, I don't know if I'm seeing things, but this is the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. It's a glow setting powder. I didn't realize the title, but I definitely understand what it's doing to my face. So it's giving me another glow on top of the glow foundation that I have on. So I'm just super glowy, 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 shine, 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 shine bright like a diamond. Yeah, okay. So with that being said, let's go ahead and showcase the palettes that I'm going to be using this week. I am excited because I really feel like I've been the way that I've been like shopping my products, like my stash, like I really have been picking out things that I have not used in a while. So I'm just happy. So let's go ahead and get into the palettes that I'm going to be using for this week. So I did pick out 6 palettes, of course. So palette number 1 is the actual palette that I used today for today's look. This is the I Am Chanel palette. This is the Mariah Nicole palette. The packaging is so beautiful in this palette. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. Look at that. I love that. But here is what the color story of this palette looks like. Very, very colorful. I love the pop of glitters in here. So yes, really, really beautiful. And I do think this palette is discontinued from the brand. She is more known on TikTok and black owned small business, but a really, really good quality. Like I really hope this brand, hope Chanel Cosmetics come out with more palettes, because the quality in this is really like top notch with the other higher brands that I have. So good job, Miss Chanel. Next, I don't even know if I hauled this for you guys. I think I did, but you guys have not seen my haul. Like I know my videos are kind of late, but they're coming, okay? But this is the new Nastasha Deonna. Your girl got it. Yes, I do. This is the new Nastasha Deonna. This is Roxa, I think is how you pronounce it. And this is what she looks like, just in case you have not seen this. We're going to be giving Miss Nastasha another go around, because y'all know how much I dislike the I Need a Nude palette. It was just not for deeper girl like me. And I felt like the color story in this one and the shade ranges in here was suitable for me. So we're going to give Miss Nastasha Deonna another go around. Okay, so I'm excited for this one, because I wasn't disappointed with I Need a Nude quality. It's just the color story. It's just for the price point, I was like, it wasn't worth it for me, for my understanding. It wasn't. Honestly, if the palette would have been like maybe $30 or less, I would have just kept it. But $60 something, almost $70, that's a lot to keep something that's not going to work for you, and where you got to add more shades to kind of make it work. Because I felt like every shade in that palette that I kept using, my looks were just all looking the same. I'm like, it's too many eyeshadows in here. Too expensive for every shadow that I use for all my looks to look the exact same. So yeah. All right, so Miss Juvia's Place, we gotta do her again. This is the Grays palette. I think I've only done one look using this palette, and I feel like you can only do so much with the amount of shades that's in here, and also the formula that was chosen in here. It's only one matte. Only one matte. So I feel like the look is gonna look the same regardless from the first look that I did. So I'm either going to do 2 looks using this, meaning I might revamp and do another look using this by itself, or I feel like what this palette was missing that it needs, that's going to be really beautiful, is some beautiful browns. So of course I got the Miss Chocolates combination to go with the grays. I think this combo is going to be amazing. So this is going to be considered to be one palette. Once I figure out what I'm going to do, if I'm going to do this by itself or do a combo or do both, y'all let me know. I don't know where I'm going to go, but I'm feeling a little chocolate gray vibe is going to be beautiful. So yeah. Next we have the Lunar Beauty. This is the External Eclipse palette. I have it totally backwards, sorry. There we go. This is what this beautiful palette looks like. I love the super 3D of the planet on here. That is so cute. I've never used this palette, so I definitely want to use her. She is neutral. You know, I had to have at least one neutral palette in here. But I like the fact that there's blues in here. There's golds and other like metallic shades in here. So it's not just a full-on strictly neutral eyeshadow palette. I want to get 2 looks out of this palette, but I don't know. I feel like this week for me, honestly, work-wise, it's going to be super busy. So we'll see if I get any looks out, to be honest. But what I've been focusing on when it comes to me picking out my palettes and making sure that I do a look and stuff with them, it's just I don't stress myself out like I used to. So I'm not pressuring myself like, oh, you pick these palettes out, like you're showcasing like you're a disappointment, like you're not showing them what you can do. And I'm a mom, I'm a wife and I work part-time. Was becoming low-key full-time almost, but I work part-time outside, you know, me doing content creation. So I am a busy person, so I do try to find a balance. And of course, y'all already know this, like, this to me is not work. Regardless if I get paid for this or not, I don't see this as work. It's very therapeutic to me, and I hope when you guys watch my videos or learning new techniques, whatever, I hope it's therapeutic to you guys as well. That's what I want my channel and my videos to bring to others when they watch me, is to feel kind of like chill, kind of relaxed, like homegirl talking, like, you know, a vibe, like a positive vibe. So I hope you guys get that when you guys watch my videos, because that's what I hope to, you know, give back to you guys. So yeah, this is just fun to me, so no pressure over here. And I think that's the last palette. Wait, hold on. So I said 6. I don't want to do 7. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, number 5 is going to be the Klarity. This is the Croc palette. I have not used this palette, but I think I got this last year for Black Friday sale. So let me show you guys what Miss Croc looked like. She's a very different color story, but again, we're grabbing stuff that I have not used or haven't used in a while. And this one I have not used. I love this brown. I love the fact that there's a brown in here, but the deep, like, cool tone mauve grays and greens in here, oh my gosh, this is giving me the vibe that I want to do 2 looks using this palette. Like, I don't know, like that gray in here, that's some beautiful matte gray eyeshadow in here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I don't know where we're gonna go with this palette, but I might do 2 looks. I don't know. I feel like the palettes that I'm picking out is really like pushing me to do like more than 1 look. So I don't know where we're gonna go with this, but we'll see. All right, and then the last palette. Ooh. The last palette is going to be coming from the Get Ready for the Holiday PR that got sent to me from Morphe. So they sent over 3 of their eyeshadow palettes, and I think I'm trying to figure out what palette I want to use. So when I do a video, I'm going to do a full-on review on everything in here. So I'm trying to open it. This thing is so awkward, so awkward. I'm just going to grab a palette because they all fell out of this thing. Jesus. Okay, the palette that I picked out is the Crowd Pleaser. So we will be doing a look using her, and let me show you guys what the inside looks like. Oh, this is pretty. Okay, this is the one that I did want to use anyway. No, actually I wanted to use the purple one, but it's cool. We're going to eventually use all the palettes in there, but this is giving another like neutral mauve pink vibe. So y'all stay tuned because we are going to be using this. And I've learned a cool trick on these little middle shades. They're very they're the same kind of formula that's in the other, like, what's this other palette? It's like 3 palettes. It's like a gold, a silver, and a pink one, but they're pretty much supposed to be activated with setting spray to make them like a chrome liquid eyeshadow. So I'm excited to try that method out and see how it works for me, see if it creases and stuff like that. So y'all be able to look. I'm so excited. Yes, I'm so excited. So that's it. I have nothing else to talk about. We're gonna roll with the punches for this week. And this glow, oh my gosh, I'm so shiny. I don't think I want to wear this to work though. I'm not used to this. I'm so shiny. Oh, and by the way, the setting spray that I picked up for this week is going to be the Milani, the little bit that's left over of this. I can't believe I finished a setting spray, y'all. Between that one and my Urban Decay all-nighter, I think I'm going to be using, because I don't think this is going to last me for the week. So being that this was on my desk from last week's pick, I don't know if I showed you guys, told you guys, whatever, but this was last week's pick. So if I use my Milani up, I'm just going to go back to my Urban Decay, because the whole point of me doing these weekly refreshes is actually making me use my products. So I'm glad to see myself getting down to some empty products, because it makes me feel good that I'm using my stuff in my collection. So yeah, let me know how you guys feel about the products that I picked out. Definitely let me know how you guys feel about my face. Am I over exaggerating? Is it just because I'm not used to a glowy face? I'm a matte girl. I don't know. But on that note, you guys have a beautiful day. Stay blessed, stay amazing, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Bye guys.